Hello, how's it going? So, I first want to start off by saying this eyeliner did not work out so good. Sometimes you try things, and sometimes it's just not gonna work out. I'll let you see it up close so you can see what it's supposed to look like. Anyways, funny. Hi, hello, how are you guys? So, if you follow me on Twitter, you would have seen my embarrassing meltdown that I had yesterday. Lesson learned, don't be tweeting when you're having a panic attack. People aren't going to know what you're talking about, and most of them are going to think you're nuts. It's okay. It's not the first time someone's called me nuts. It just didn't help in the moment. Then you have to go back and delete your tweets. And while you're deleting your tweets, you're like, yeah, but the internet's forever. So is there a point to this? But yeah, I don't want to see them anymore. I don't want to go on my Twitter and know of their existence. I'm okay now. It has passed. I feel a lot better. And I've made some decisions. I'd like to formally introduce myself. My name is Rachel. For those of you who didn't know, formerly known as Equine Dragon. I still ride horses. And welcome to my reboot. No sugar root beer. Okay. It's okay. It's not as bad as diet root beer, which is just an abomination. Why am I no longer going to cover Chantal? Well, I have a few reasons. One, Chantal takes up a lot of time. There's a lot that goes into making a video. I have to go through her content and try to find the good stuff, try to be new and innovative. And there's a lot of reaction channels out there, which is great. Lots of variety. Like, there's something for everybody. That's great. And a lot of the reaction channels I really enjoy watching myself, and sometimes I'll go watch their videos to get an idea of what I want to cover. So I spend a fair amount of time on Chantal. I don't like spending that much time on her. She's pretty toxic, okay? Now, everything she's done, it's like, for me, it's like, been there, done that. And at times it's fine because it's like a reminder of, yeah, I don't want to drink 3 bottles of wine because that's what happens. Like, I don't want to pee my bed and barf everywhere. That just, no, thank you. I'm good. I'll just stick to my no sugar root beer. That's kind of mediocre and has a really weird aftertaste. So I spend a lot of my free time watching her, as we all do, right? But it's bringing me down, man. Like, she's not a positive topic by any means. She's very negative, and she's starting to seep out into my other life. And a couple of my friends have called me out on it. One of my friends, one of my oldest friends, basically said, yo, stop watching her. When I first signed up for YouTube, I signed up to watch BookTube. Had every intention of making BookTube videos myself, never did it. But I always felt like that was going to be the content I would put out if I ever put out any content. And then my first video was a Chantal video. And here we are. She is not the direction I wanted to go, to be honest. But along the way, I've met some really great people, and I can't say that I haven't enjoyed the content, because that would be a lie. There's been a lot of things I've enjoyed about being on YouTube. It's been really fun for me. It's been a really fun creative outlet. I've learned some new skills. And it's challenging too. It's really challenging to grow a channel and to keep your audience engaged. It's a lot. I did not expect to put in as much work as I did. It's almost a second part-time job. And I'm not even getting paid that great, you know? But it's okay. It's not an expectation. I've managed my expectations with YouTube. But I do enjoy making videos, and I've learned over the year that I don't want to stop making YouTube videos, even though I want to stop covering Chantal. And I've wanted to stop. I wanted to stop back over the holidays. I really did. I was just like, how much more can I say? I say the same thing over and over again. It's just getting kind of repetitive. And then I found a new stride. I found screen records, and it started kind of being fun again for a little bit. And then it just kind of sucked me all the way back in. And I wasn't doing anything else with my time, like TV, reading, you know? And I miss that shit, man. Like, I miss doing that. I don't want to spend all my free time cruising Chantal's videos, trying to get content together and make videos. And, you know, I don't want to do that. I don't like the person she's becoming either. Like, there was a period where all of this was really funny. And I mean, even over the summer last year, like, that was freaking hilarious. Like, I'm sorry, it was. Like, but now it's just, it's gross. I mean, she's peeing her bed. She's throwing up and drinking like a bunch of wine. It's bad. She's got high blood pressure. You know, it's all bad. I don't want to cover the part where she circles the drain. I can't in good conscience do that. The circling the drain, the bottoming out is some of the darkest shit you'll ever go through. And she's going through it in 4K, you guys. She is experiencing my body, like things that happened to me when I was circling the drain towards the end of my drinking. The only difference is I did it without cameras. Thank God. No one wants to see that. No one wants to see this part. It's jarring. And there's this part that's like, is she going to get sober or is she going to die? And I don't want to be a part of that. No, I want to say, because I'm saying things that maybe maybe you're watching this video and you're a reaction channel yourself. I'm not saying don't cover her. Like, she has a place on YouTube, and if you want to cover her, no shade to you. This decision is entirely my own decision. It's a conclusion I've personally come to on my own terms. It has nothing to do with anyone else. I have no negative opinion about other reaction channels. I think if you love what you're doing, you're still enjoying it, and you're still having, it's not breaking you down emotionally, and you're good, and you're able to emotionally separate yourself from her and do this and cover this content, I think that's great. Go ahead and do it. But I do think that if you are finding it very difficult to continue to create videos and consume this kind of content, then maybe take a look at what you can do differently. She's not the only person you can cover, like, you have to cover. So, but I am not, if reaction channels want to make videos about Chantal, go ahead. Like, that's fine. And I'll probably be popping in on some live streams here and there. You know, I'm not going to be completely gone. Like, I'm invested like everyone else, but I don't want to be a part of it anymore. I don't want to be a part of this. I cannot in good conscience cover her circling the drain. So I wish her the best. I wish her all the best, but I'm done. I'm out. Peace. You know, no more. So no more Chantal. No more. And, you know, I really hope you consider staying. I understand if you don't want to. I understand if maybe BookTube is not really your thing. I totally get that. Basically, what I want to do is vlog style reading channels. I don't know. one of my favorite YouTubers is Peruse Project, and I absolutely love her weekend reading vlogs. That's some of my favorite videos out there. And it's not like this ton of effort. I mean, editing all the footage is a lot, but I love her finished product. And she always like has a book that she's reading, and she's always discussing the book as she goes. So it's like we're following her along while she reads a book, and she does other things too, you know, like watching TV and going out, and you know, it's just been I really enjoy those kinds of videos, and it's kind of the content I want to put out. And I was actually talking to my husband about maybe going to Portland and going to Powell's bookstore. Portland's like 3 hours away for us, so you know, and and that's the kind of footage, the kind of content I want to start putting out. So if that's not something you're into, I totally understand. And I'm sad to see you go, but I get it. But I do hope you consider staying. And I just want to start by saying that I'm currently reading The Stranger Behind You, and it's taken me a month. Okay, so this is one of the reasons I was like, yo, I'm out. This is a 300-page thriller that I am absolutely loving. And it is taking me a month to read this book. That is abysmal, you guys. That is abysmal. A month. Because I spend so much of my time covering her. She ain't worth that. Not to me. I would much rather spend my time reading cool books and talking about them. And having you guys follow parts of my life and get to enjoy other things other than her. And I hope that for you guys, some of you out there, maybe you'll want to stay and I can be your Chantal break. I would love to be your Chantal break. Like when you need a break, I'm here for you, you know? I get it. You're invested. I understand. I do. I'm still invested. Like I'll still check in on her. I'm not gonna lie. I'll still check in like every now and then. I'll probably hop on a live stream with somebody and hang out. Like I'm not completely out. I'm just not making videos. But, and then, so I'm reading this. And then last night was like, okay, I just want to say last night was like one of the funnest nights I've had in so long. I came home, you know, my husband and I had a heart-to-heart about everything. And I just put on the Goonies and I ordered chicken nuggets and I was watching the Goonies and I was like, damn it, Chunk, I want ice cream. So I Uber Eats some Cold Stone and I got the same Uber driver. I was dying, you guys, but it, you know, my husband was in bed. He had to work early, so he missed out on all that fun. But, you know, I had the same Uber driver. It was like rock bottom, but it was fun, you know. And then I was like, okay. So my friends, some of my recovery friends, two of them from meetings I've gone to in Seattle, he messaged me. One guy, he messaged me and he tagged another person. So it's three of us. And he tagged us and in a message about books he recommended to us. And so my friend Shannon, different Shannon, completely different. Brad and Shannon, I don't think they care. Shannon immediately was like, oh, I want to check that book out. And I was like, wait. And I had just glanced at it and I was like in the middle of trying to find Chantal footage too, let me tell you. So I was like, huh, well, I'll look at that later. And then something about, you know, Shannon was like, oh, I gotta check that book out. And I read like a couple lines. I was like, oh wait, what's this book? So I started messaging and I was like joking, like, yeah, we could have like a little mini messenger book club. And they both like, I love that idea. That's great. And then Shannon's like, oh, I'm halfway through the book. And I'm like, I'm still trying to find Chantal footage and you're halfway through a book? What the fuck, man? What is going on? And this is the book, Catherine the Great. And I just read like this much last night after the Goonies. And yo, this could be some content. Like this is a behemoth though. I got this and this came to me in Amazon and I was like, what the hell? Are you kidding me? I can't read 300 freaking pages of a thriller and you want me to read this monster? Like this thing, I can like lift, and my buddy is halfway through it. It's embarrassing, okay? It's embarrassing. I need to get my life right, okay? I used to read like 6 books a month. This is pitiful. I can't do this anymore. So this is what we're doing now. Well, I really appreciate you coming and supporting me and I hope you stay. And I hope that the content I put out in the future is enjoyable to you. And if you have any video ideas and suggestions that are book related or things you want me to do, please, I'm all ears. Like give me, because basically as of right now, it's gonna be like little reading vlogs and we're gonna like, I don't even know if this book is worth featuring because I'm like, I could finish this tonight and I might. What do you think about that? But, you know, you can follow me along this journey with this behemoth. So, anyways, if you have any ideas for me, let me know. I'm all ears. And I know you guys probably want to see the Pals video now that I've suggested it. You're like, wait, what? Pals? Excuse me? When? I don't know. So, I've been to Pals. I know my way around that store very well. And I love Portland. So anyways, good talk, right? Good talk. All right. So everyone stay tuned. And also, I also hope to put out really good quality content for you guys, you know, like really nicely edited, like that parody, that commercial parody I did. I felt so satisfied with that video more than any other video, to be honest. Like there was something to be said about just putting that together, and it took a few hours to put that video together. I mean, that took some time, and I was just proud of it when I was done. So I'd like to do more of that, but you know, Chantal's like moves at such a fast pace. It's like you gotta grab it and you gotta get it up before she's on to the next thing. And I can't keep up with that shit, man. And I don't want to. All right. Everyone have a great night. And I will see you in the next video. But until then, take care. And I do love you guys. Okay. Bye.